Welcome to Eric Blackmon Music. Hi, and welcome to my tutorial on the circle of fifths. Now the first question we need to ask is, what is the circle of fifths? The circle of fifths is a device that we can use to determine the number of flats or sharps in a given key. Now the term circle comes from the fact that we're going to start with the key of C major, which has 0 sharps or flats, and then we'll make a circle, and we're going to go around that circle starting with 0, and we'll wind up back at 0. Now what we're going to do is move from one key to another, counting in fives or fifths. And what we'll do is add a sharp for each key. Okay. The key of C has 0 sharps or flats. Next would be 1 sharp. The key that has 1 sharp is G major. Okay. Next would be 2. The key that has 2 sharps is D major. Next is 3. The key that has 3 sharps is A major. After that we'll go to 4, and the key with 4 sharps is E major. When we go to 5, we'll get B major, 6 sharps, and we'll have F sharp major. Now F sharp major and G flat major have the same number of enharmonic tones. The only difference is they're flat. The enharmonic tones in the key of G flat major come to 6. So basically, those are the same keys. Now we're going to go the other direction with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to be dealing with flats now. All these will be flats. So we're going to now have D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, F, and then we're back to C. So we went 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sharps, 6 sharps, then we converted to flats. 6 flats, 5 flats, 4 flats, 3 flats, 2 flats, 1 flat in the key of F major. And we now have our circle of fifths. Now let's move to the piano and see if we can get a little bit better understanding of what just happened here. If we start with C, which is here, C obviously has no sharps or flats. If you play the C major scale, there were no sharps or flats. So C is 0. Now what we're going to do is play 5 notes up, and we'll wind up on the next key, and we'll add a sharp to that key. C, D, E, F, G. Now we're at G. G has 1 sharp. Let's start again with G and do 5 notes. G, A, B, C, D. Now D has 2 sharps. As you can see, we added a sharp once we arrived at D. Let's start with D and see what happens. D, E, F sharp, G, A. 5 notes up, we're at A, which has 3 sharps. A, B, C sharp, D, E. And of course, E has 4 sharps. If we start with E, we wind up at B, and B has 5 sharps. Now let's move back down the keyboard so we can stay in camera view, and we're going to go to B and start this process again. Here we go. We're now at G flat. G flat has 6 flats. Now we're moving through flat keys. Now you may notice that the keys start going back the other way in number. Starting with G flat. Now we're at D flat. D flat has 5 flats. Starting from D flat, A flat, as you can see, the number is now descending. A flat to E flat. E flat has 3 flats. Starting with E flat, we're now at B flat. B flat has 2 flats. B flat, and now we're at F. 1 flat, and that completes the circle, because if we go to F and go, we're back at C. We're right back where we started from, and we have now completed the circle of fifths. Now here is a very cool way to practice your circle of fifths. We're going to use an example from a familiar song. We're going to start with C, which has 0 sharps. G has 1 sharp in the key. D, 2 sharps. A, 3 sharps. And E, 4 sharps. It goes something like this. Yes, that's Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix, and I have no idea if Mr. Hendrix knew that he was playing the key signatures in their natural order. Well, all right, that's the story on the circle of fifths. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.